Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putra Aji Pangestu, and this is about reviewing a journal for scientific writing. And my student number is right below here. My affiliation is from Universitas Martin Majalal Ali Haji or Umrah, and my faculty is of teacher teaching and education, and my study program is English education. And I'm from the class K1. Alright, for the introduction, the title of the journal is English language teaching through a short story, a technique for improving students' vocabulary retrieving. The literary context in general improves students' talent. Almost every community has its culture, so using stories related to the students' cultures connects them with their own culture. Thus, students find it a good chance to grasp the culturally related vocabulary and strengthen their identity by having a deeper knowledge about their own culture. The present study selects one story as an example of the effect of a short story on retrieving and memorizing vocabulary. The idea of using a short story is to improve students' vocabulary. Reading exposes the students to more words and ideas within a context that helps students to get the meaning and obtain proper usage. Short stories expose to more words and ideas within a context that provides meaning and proper usage. At the same time, those new words help the student to know the root of similar words. The short story is one of the most fruitful methods that can be used to develop students' talent for retrieving and memorizing new vocabulary. Utilizing mnemonic technique can be very beneficial in this case. The word mnemonic refers to specific memory improvement. This term is defined as a technique for improving memory. The procedures here can be in the form of association of the image or sound used in developing better ways to take in information so that it will be much easier to remember. So the researchers try to evaluate the story technique as a tool for mnemonic the known words within the context of the short story. The learners can remember the vocabulary considered the most easily academic list of words mnemonic approach. The story method includes linking words to be educated. Therefore, remembering the word in the sentence is the most useful for the teaching the words. It can also be used for remembering the main points of the context. In such a case, you must collect and summarize the words into a single word. It will be the keywords to remember the whole idea. Next, the method. This study employs a quantitative approach. The study focuses on a particular vocabulary while teaching the story. The participants of the current study were from the English Language as a Foreign Language or EFL, Jannah College, Dr. Bambo, Rangbada, India. They were selected randomly. The data was gathered by conducting a test after delivering the lesson. The researchers distributed a test for the students to confirm the effect of the story on memorizing and retrieving vocabulary. The test consisted of multi-choice. Multi-choice. The participants should choose the correct answer and three statement questions that match the words and the correct meaning. Also, three words with meanings focus on the student's ability to use the correct word in the correct place, and three words with meanings. The last question consists of 4 pictures with 5 words. There were 123 students in the class, but the sample was 40. Then the test was analyzed by SPSS to know the reliability and consistency using Guttman-House split coefficient. 649. Then the researchers analyzed it using SPSS to gain the result in the following section. Next, research findings. Using short stories in education was proved to be fruitful. Regarding the test response in the current study, it was found that the students answered almost the questions correctly. It indicates that almost all students acquire the short story and memorize the new words better. Old or outdated fashion words may cause such difficulty to be memorized due to their rare utilization in the students' daily lives. But a short story made memorizing the words easy for students. So short stories can be used amazingly for teaching the English language for specific purposes courses. It can be said that result shows that religious and culturally specific words may create such difficulties for the students to memorize them due to dearth of utilizing them due to the respondent's age. The words used in daily life will be tangible and easy to recall. The result obtained from the students show that picture is an effective tool for mnemonic works. Then the conclusion. The present study explores the usefulness of implementing teaching the English language through short story techniques to improve students' vocabulary. It explains the benefits of the short story in retrieving and memorizing vocabulary. Through this technique, students demonstrate enthusiasm to acquire and memorize new vocabulary. The researchers conducted a test to investigate the scope of improving students' vocabulary learning by teaching short story techniques. The students positively respond to memorizing and retrieving vocabulary through a short story. The researchers found that the students demonstrated a great ability to memorize and use the appropriate words correctly. The researchers noticed that in the overall percentage, 80% of students were able to retrieve and memorize vocabulary by using a short story, and around 20% performed poor ability in retrieving and memorizing the words. Teaching the English language through short stories encourages students to perform better and develop their competencies in memorization of new vocabulary. Amazingly, students were very enthusiastic about being taught through a short story. They were active throughout the lesson. Regarding the study's hypothesis, it was a proof that short stories help retrieve and memorize students' vocabulary. It gives students clear ideas about the meaning of vocabulary. Alright, that is all for my video. Thank you for watching. My name is Putra Aji Pangestu and I am signing off.